Welcome to another daily devotion. As this week we talk about the uniqueness of the Gospel of Luke. Oh yeah, you need some. Hold on here. Let's see. 10, 20. What's that? Oh, yeah. You want to talk about money? Oh. Yeah, I need some money. I always need more money, right? You need money. I need money. You got to buy stuff. Although I know, you can Venmo and Zelle things, and I'm just starting to figure all that out. And I think in like certain stores you can just use your phone and somehow you just scan it and then you walk in and out with your stuff. I still feel kind of like, I'm stealing stuff even though they said it's paid for because the barcode's there. It's a different world, right? When you're talking about financial transactions. But so much of figuring out what things are worth, inflation, anxieties, stress about bills, mortgages, kids at school, all kinds of stuff in our lives revolves around the ability to pay or not pay and what kind of material wealth we have. And I'm not talking about greed, I'm talking about just daily things cost money. Well, Luke's gospel talks about money more than you and I or anybody else in the church is probably really comfortable listening to. Almost 1 in every 10 verses of Luke's gospel talks about money. Huh? Yeah. I mean, it's the financial planning gospel. Not really. It's a gospel that says God's system of value, God's currency, is different than 20s and 10s and 5s and 50s. God's currency is on mercy and grace, forgiveness and love, peacemaking. And again, Jesus says parables that are unique to Luke's gospel, like don't spend so much time storing up in bigger barns all your stuff and hoarding it away for a rainy day, so much so that you stop being generous. Like you turn off the faucet in your life because you're so worried about what could happen later that you don't help your neighbor in the moment when you could. It's a currency of generosity. It's living life rather than thinking about all the things I don't have or might not have and thinking about, gosh, God has blessed me so much. How do I use what I've been given, whether it's my car or my voice or my chainsaw or my shovel or whatever it is, that I can use the things I've been given to help my neighbors, to assist those who don't have the ability to do some things, to give a ride, to share a meal. And again, this gospel is about a life built around seeing value in others, not based on currency that is transactional. My relationship with my neighbor should not be based on how much they can help me, how much they're worth to me, but that they matter just because they are a child of the living God, and our stories intermesh, and there is beauty in those moments when we live out together, knowing each other in those moments and those stories, that changes who we are in our lives, that leads to a generous life, that's wealthy, not in stuff, but in currency that's not of this world and not printed on any machines. And so I wonder this day, how many people would think you exceedingly rich in the eyes of God? How about it?